Hi folks, my name is Casey. I use the pronoun she, her. I'm co-founder of Yoga Wild, and this is a short Vinyasa sequence, a grounding tree flow. If you are new to our channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Know that you are supporting a small business and our team. April 22nd is Earth Day, and this class is inspired by trees. Trees help our planet stay healthy, beautiful, and productive. Our sequence will focus on legs and hips. I do recommend a couple of blocks and maybe just set those up near the back of your mat. We will begin belly down in a belly down Shavasana. And as you come to your mat, extend your legs behind you. Feel free to pillow your forehead and just take a little time here to notice your breath. Feel the compression of your inhale and exhale against your mat. Trees act like lungs. They breathe in or absorb carbon dioxide, our waste, and they breathe out or exhale oxygen, what we need to survive. And as you take this time in conscious awareness of your breath, also recognize that reciprocity, that connection to trees, to nature. Maybe even offer a little gratitude. A few breaths here, a few more breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll meet tabletop. Bring your hands outside your ribs, press up to hands and knees. Feel free to adjust and maybe add a little bit of movement. You could keep your attention on your hips, making circles or shapes in your hips. Then find stillness, stack your bones, and pick just your right knee up, just to hover away from your mat, maybe even an inch. Starting with some hip circles, bring your right knee wide and back and down. And continue these circles at your pace. And just looking for your range of motion today. How does that feel to move or open your hip? And then go the other direction. Send your right knee back, out, and around. All the while pressing into your palms. Draw your navel up and in. Maintain those big, deep breaths. And then bring your knee behind you. Inhale, find a little cow spine as you pick your right foot up toward the ceiling. Exhale, cat spine. Draw your right knee into your chest. Press, press, press into your hands. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat spine. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, find your neutral spine. Send your right heel back. Exhale, tuck your right knee behind your left. And then point your toes, maybe to the back corners of your mat or your space. You can crawl your hands over to the left a little so they frame your knees, and then start to sink your hips back. So a variation of child's pose, almost in these eagle legs. Maybe you feel a big stretch on the outer part of your hips. And maybe just a little shift gets that sensation, or you start to bring your hips down more in between your feet. Slowly make your way back up. Inhale, send your right heel back and long. Exhale, tabletop. Pick your left knee up just to hover away from your mat, active as you draw your belly up and in. Send your left knee out, back, and around. So again, continuing circles on this side. That might feel really different from what you did on the other side. That's okay. And then go the other direction. Send your left knee back, out, and around. And one direction might feel more accessible than the other. Your right outer hip might be on fire. Finish the circle that you are on. We'll move to our cow-cat spine. Lift your left knee up and back behind you. Send your chest down and forward. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat spine. Really press into your hands. Tuck your chin to your chest and then round your upper back. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat spine. Draw your left knee up and in as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, neutral spine. Send your left heel back. Exhale, tuck your left knee behind your right. Point your toes out wide. Maybe crawl your hands over and then start to sink back. Just looking for a stretch. You're not forcing your body into any shape or place. Today's class, you might feel your heart rate get up. We'll be doing a lot of work in plank, so be mindful of your wrists if you need to take a different variation at any time. And then make your way back up. Inhale, send your left leg long. Exhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Scoop your hips up toward the ceiling, and then take a little time to settle in. Really press through your palms like the roots of a tree. They're your foundation here in this pose, along with the balls of your feet. Notice if your heels disappear behind your feet, and you could always take a little wider stance. Let all of your postures really feel stable and rooted. Make any adjustments you need to feel that. Now keep your feet glued to your mat and slowly walk your hands to your feet. We'll take a little time in ragdoll. Know that you could use blocks. Maybe bring your hands to blocks or just fold. And feel this release to gravity, the magnetism or magnetic pull of the energy drawing you down. We're not forcing or grabbing, just releasing to it. Then lower your fingertips to your mat, add a little bend to your knees, and slowly roll up to stand. Press your heels down into the earth, and eventually make your way to mountain pose, Tadasana. So you could take a big shoulder roll, open your chest, face your palms forward. Maybe feet come closer together, or enjoy that little wider base. Again, let stability be your focus, and standing tall and long and strong like a tree. Press your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes or gaze to your fingertips. Take a moment to set an intention for this practice, maybe the rest of your day. Maybe align with qualities of trees that you appreciate. Strength, support. Connect to what serves you here. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through your nose. Ujjayi, exhale through your nose. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach your hands high. Urdhva Hastasana. Stay really rooted to the earth. Draw your navel up and in. Continue to breathe. As you face your face your thumbs behind you, or hands can touch. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time as you lower down. Spiral your inner thighs behind you. Connect your hands to blocks or your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. You can stay connected or lift up. Draw your navel up and in. Look for length in your spine. Exhale, high plank. Crawl your hands forward. As I mentioned earlier, we'll see a lot of planks today. We'll do a lot of work in our wrists. So at any time you'd like to lower to forearms, or you can rest your knees down, take that. Now, lengthen your neck. Notice if your head is kind of hanging down. Let your neck be an extension of your spine. Inhale. Exhale, lower slowly through Chaturanga, so bend your elbows straight back. You can do this with or without your knees. Eventually, land soft to the earth. Point your feet, keep your hands outside your ribs. Inhale, lift your chest and breathe. This first time here, maybe hover your hands. Think of drawing your elbows closer together as you lengthen. And then lower your forehead down. From here, with or without your knees, inhale, lift back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your feet glued to your mat. Slowly walk your hands to your feet. We'll take that one more round just as is, but moving with breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands high, stand tall. Exhale, hands to your heart, back to your intention. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward, maybe lower your knees. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bend your elbows straight back. Inhale, lift. Option for cobra or high cobra. Exhale, lower your forehead down. Inhale, high plank, press back up. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Slowly walk your hands to your feet. We'll add on. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Stand on your left leg, tree pose. Place your right foot to the inside of your heel, inner calf or inner thigh. And take time to set up your foundation. Activate your right glute to open your right knee wide. Hips and shoulders stay forward facing, open in your chest. Come back to your breath. Feel the power of your inhale and exhale. Feel rooted and stable. Now, we will transition from here into forward fold, into our sun salutation variation. And know that you could always lower your right foot down, or you could bring your foot a little lower than maybe in your standing tree. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. A little bend in your standing leg. Take your time. Keep your right knee open. Your hands can come down to your mat or to blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Walk your hands forward. Option to stay in your tree legs. Right knee is wide. Know that you could send your right toes back at any time. Inhale. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga. Before you land, send your right foot back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly walk your hands to your feet. So enjoy this hamstring stretch as you walk into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll set up Vrikshasana, tree pose, other side. Balance on your right leg. Place your left foot along the inseam of your leg. And we often say to avoid your knee, because if you add pressure, that encourages your knee to bend sideways, and that's not what it wants to do. So above or below in most bodies is going to keep things safe. Activate your left glute as you open your left knee. Hips and shoulders stay forward facing. And again, you can stay in the tree leg variation or lower your left foot down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Take it slow. Keep your left knee wide. And maybe bring your hands to blocks. I like having the ground up a little higher. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, high plank. Walk your hands forward. Squeeze your left glute. Keep your left knee open. And again, you could send your toes back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga. Before you land, send your left toes back. Point your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your hands to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last wave in our flow. Back to tree pose, balance on your left leg. Place your right foot. One full breath here. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, forward fold, slow, slow, slow. Maybe a little bend in your standing leg. Connect to the ground or your blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Take your time as you make your way forward. Maybe keep your tree legs. Setting up for side plank. Your left hand is your base. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your right hand high. And it's okay to be a little wobbly. Maybe send your right foot back. Stack your feet. Know that you could lower your left knee down. Supported side plank at any time. Press into your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, back to high plank. Keep your tree legs if you have them. Base your right hand. Roll to the inner part of your left leg. Open to the left side. Now try to hover your right knee away from your mat. Know that it could lower down, or this could be supported as well. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Keep your tree legs. Last little bit. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower, slow, 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 all the way down. This time, keep your right knee open, and we'll take a little time here. So if you had a block, you can move it out of the way. Right knee is in line with your right hip, maybe starting in Sphinx arms to set up. And your right heel is an extension of your knee, so open in your hips. You can stay here or lower your forehead down, similar to how we started class. Come back to your breath. Notice if your heart rate is a little faster. Take this time. Big full inhale. Big full exhale. Then slide your right foot back. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Find your tree pose, balance on your right leg. Place your left on the inseam of your leg. One full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Walk your hands forward. This time, your right hand is your base. Side plank Vashisthasana. Point your left knee up toward the ceiling. Stack your wrists. You can find any variation of your side plank. Press down through your right hand. Lengthen through your right side. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Base your left hand, roll to the inseam of your right foot, and pick your right hand up. And again, you can lower your knee down, maybe hover it away from your mat. Press in through your left palm, inhale. Exhale, high plank, stay with it. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower, slow, 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 all the way down. This time, we'll get into the left hip. As you open your knee wide, left heel an extension of your left knee. Stay here, bring your forehead to your mat. With your breath, feel connected to the earth beneath you. Feel the rise and fall. See if you can release tension in your hip or your neck or your shoulders, anywhere you feel it in your body. And just let gravity do the work to pull you downward into the earth. And then send your left foot back. Inhale to tabletop this time. And then take a little time, maybe circle in your hips. You could find a little cow cat. And then make your way to a comfortable seat. Let your sit bones really ground into the earth or a block underneath you. Find your tall spine, like the trunk of your tree. Your neck is long. Close your eyes or a soft gaze down. And then bring your palms together in front of your heart. Remember, it's the choices you make that define who you are far more than your abilities. Thank you for choosing to practice your yoga. Lift your thumbs to the center of your forehead, your third eye. We'll close with one final breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Again, my name is Casey. This was a short vinyasa sequence, a grounding tree flow. I hope you get time to enjoy Earth Day. Maybe you get outside in nature, or maybe you just pay attention to your breath and feel that reciprocity and connection. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or even share with a friend. Thank you.